You might hear some things that you like, you might hear some things that you don't like.
That's Sharp Dress Johnny. Yeah. Sharp Dress Johnny. What up, baby? This Kevin.
What's up, man? Follow us at Flip Pop Radio. Listen live, listen whenever.
Pronto en tu radio.
Hola, it's Stefani V, and here are the top 5 songs in the country.
It's Flip Pop Radio.
Sharp Dress Johnny always goes to a station that's not known, but it's always a station that's coming up in the works.
Yo, I never f***ed Wayne, I never f***ed Drake. All my life, man, fuck's sake. If I did, I'd menage with him and let him eat my ass like a cupcake. My man fool, he just ate. I don't duck nobody but tape. Yeah, that was a setup for a punchline on duct tape.
S.D.J, Sharp Dress John, Stefani V, what's poppin'?
What's up, John?
Oh, you know what to do. So every week, we have something new. And Nicki Minaj tore up the internet today. We've been watching the headlines, and it's called Only featuring Drake, Lil Wayne, Chris Brown, all the big dogs in hip-hop. So I wanted to start the show off with this because this is hot. Every radio station's been playing it. It's been featured all over. What are your thoughts? You like it?
I mean, I like the beat. I'm, you know, like, what's her point to this song?
Here's the thing. She's saying she never screwed Lil Wayne. She never screwed Drake. She never screwed anybody. But if she would do this and that and that and this. So I love the thought of Nicki Minaj talking that talk and walking that walk. She's my favorite female artist. I like her, man. I really do.
That is funny to me that you really do like Nicki Minaj.
I like her. She's better than Lil' Kim. She's better than Foxy ever was. Here's the thing.
John,
yes.
I cannot believe you just went there. Better than Lil' Kim.
She's better than Lil' Kim ever was. Biggie wrote all of Lil' Kim's rhymes. Listen, Nicki Minaj has a different flavor. She knows how to mix it up. She looks sexier than Lil'. She's bad.
Lil' Kim is a classic. You can't.
But Lil' Kim only got a classic because how she came into the game. Nicki Minaj came in, you know, kind of like not on her own, writing her own rhymes and stuff and own songs. So Nicki, why you think Lil' Kim can't survive and come out with a hit record? Where those hits at now?
Cause she got too much plastic surgery.
Yeah, exactly. She's too damn busy at the damn plastic surgeon in L.A. trying to be a movie star. She should be working on her acting roles or whatever it is and stop going after being so catty.
Nicki Minaj does the same stuff, same thing.
Man,
She's
these women,
to do all the
they being too catty in Hollywood. It's only a small group of women that's making it like this. They want to go against each other. They should be doing records with each other. That's crazy, man. But I'm picking Nicki's side. Team Nicki.
I like Nicki Minaj. I like that she does the pop. She can do the pop thing. She can do the rap thing.
Yes.
Performance-wise, she's not my favorite, I would say. But, I mean, she's obviously very talented. And this song, do you really think she never, screwed?
Yes, I believe it. She had a boyfriend, Scat B. She been with the dude for 16 years.
What the hell does that mean? Everybody has a voice, in the music industry. Come on now, John.
Stop trying to ruin Nicki's image. I believe her. Okay.
Oh yeah, you are too. Yeah.
I'm gullible to her fame and talents and love. Anyway.
Well, you keep on that. That's you're a little jaded.
This is. You're a Nicki hater. I never knew you hated Nicki Minaj. I can't. I'm taking. You know what? I'm taking you to. I gotta take you to a Nicki Minaj show. You gotta see her.
Artists and hustlers, but she's just not my favorite.
You know how you gonna? You know what?
I don't hate her by any means.
You're gonna appreciate her because you appreciate a good, big booty. A big booty girl.
That's J-Lo.
Oh, yeah. See, if you see J-Lo's booty, wait till you see Nicki Minaj's big booty. You're going to appreciate this big booty.
Nicki's booty. That's the same.
Oh, that's right.
At the same show.
So you should not be hating.
And J-Lo's was a little bit more put
since
together.
Since we brought up J-Lo. Oh, did you see?
I'm not saying that just because I'm Latina.
No, listen.
Because, I actually saw the two up close.
There was I'm still playing a song in the background. Let me stop that, by the way. J-Lo, they released some shots of her in the calendar shoot. I don't know what it was. She said, "Oh, it's cold out here." Like that was in the caption. It was on her Instagram. So if you follow J-Lo,
I saw that.
Yes, it was amazing. For her to be, what's she, 43?
Yeah, I was looking at that picture and I was like, wow.
How is that possible? How is that humanly
picture
possible? How?
Well,
You don't
I
see,
hate to
you don't
say
see,
it, but
you know, we know
it's
surgery.
1 jeans, 2 you're in Hollywood, and the stuff that they have now to keep you looking young is ridiculous.
Yes.
So, but I mean, she has great genes. She's, you know,
J-Lo, you should sell whatever that
take
is.
care of herself.
She should sell it. Whatever that is, J-Lo, that you got, sell it. Because she looks absolutely great without even looking like she had any type of surgery at all. And to me, that's a talent in itself. Anyway.
Yeah, well, moving into some other singer news, Rihanna
Yes.
has a new fragrance out for men.
Really?
Go figure.
Is it kind of it makes you want to like sleep with her, or is it like that? You know those pheromones that
I don't know. It's called Rogue
Ooh,
Men. ROUG or something like that. Rogue Men. And I don't know. As a man, would you go and would you say, hey, would you tell a woman like, yeah, baby, I'm wearing Rihanna's fragrance?
Listen, Stephanie, do not ruin my opportunity to be the spokesperson for Rihanna's fragrance. I was just gonna tell you, I'm gonna put my suit on. I would wear this. I'm Rihanna's management. Get out, reach out to me. I'm just the perfect target demo for this.
Because I guarantee, if a man ever came up to me, stepped to me, and was like, yeah, I went out and bought that new fragrance from Rihanna called Rogue, I would have to laugh in his face because that just does not sound slick.
But when you get a whiff out, listen, when you get a whiff of how, when you get a whiff of how great it smells, you'll change your mind. Trust me.
I guess we need to smell it, and then I'll let you know.
Yeah, it might make you want to be all over a man. Rihanna's smart.
Who knows? Yeah,
we need some samples.
She's a man eater, that's for sure.
I wondered, how did they get the chemicals? Like, did they sample her natural JJ body sweats, or like what is it?
Well, you pulled a boomerang.
I had to try to keep it PG as if we was on the radio live or something. But I'm trying to figure, because they can do that. They take samples of whatever. I don't know, your sweat and your pheromones.
Did you just watch Boomerang or what?
No, I watched the Discovery Channel. This is science.
On some cancellation news.
Yeah.
Honey Boo Boo.
Yes.
Has been canceled.
I saw a Honey Boo Boo.
Wah, wah.
Hey, well, okay, I'm not even. Oh, the whole. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, the entire thing.
The entire show has been canceled because the mom, I forget what the mom's name is, Sugar Mama, I guess, or Honey Mama or something like that.
Listen, I'm going to say this, that,
is now dating a convicted child molester.
Who molested her niece, right?
Supposedly, but you know what? That is backwoods out there.
Yes.
So,
you kind of like, you're not surprised. You're not surprised.
Exactly.
Hey, wait a minute. Which one of those which daughter just confessed to being molested? Her daughter, Honey Boo Boo's daughter.
Her daughter said that she was molested by this guy now that she's dating. But, Sugar Bear had a criminal record too. The guy that did a commitment ceremony, everything. But you know what? What a waste, because this show could have provided so many opportunities for her kids and for herself to like outgrow that. But it's like you can't leave the country. It's like, you can have tons of money and stuff, but if that is just runs in your blood, you just can't lose it. And for her to be dating a convicted child molester when you have young children at your house, like, that's just awful.
Yeah, I mean, she should be locked under the jail.
They deserve to be locked up, and they need a new Latina family on that damn show. Okay, that's all I gotta say.
You guys better send that YouTube link in.
Yeah, comida caliente. But as far as cancellation, we have another breakup in Hollywood. Sad breakup. But A$AP Rocky and Chanel Iman just recently broke up.
Oh.
I
don't care about that. Listen,
really
let me tell you something.
But
Hold on. A$AP Rocky's man. I interviewed him like 6 times, and every time I would interview him, he telling me how many chicks he was smashing on tour, and he was having a great time. And I thought he was young. I said, look, you don't get married until you're 30. You smash everything you can around the world, but be safe. Don't make any babies. Next thing I know, he's wifed up with a model in love. What? So I'm like, how is that? Why is that? That's
beautiful model.
Listen, you cannot wife a model in New York.
Who's giving bad advice?
No, that was a great advice. He's 20 years, however he is. 20.
You can fall in love as young. You don't have to be stupid.
He's a rapper. He has access to women all over the world. He can't stay faithful.
Young artists who are listening to our show, don't pay attention to John's
you see it didn't work, right? You know why? Because she caught him up doing something crazy. The exact same thing.
Sure.
Hey, I'm like, avoid the public, like the humility, the man, the be humble and just don't get embarrassed. You don't embarrass us out here, man. I'm giving good advice to these young whippersnappers.
So
anyway.
we should have talked about like women when we were talking about J-Lo's booty or her looking young. We should have talked about what everyone is talking about. How crazy Renee Zellweger looked on the red carpet the other day.
Unbelievable, right? Was it plastic surgery or facelift or what?
I mean, I think it was all three. But my sisters and my mom were all like sitting around, like looking at her old picture compared to her new picture, and we came to the conclusion that it was just her eyes. Like she really just had an eye lift. And then she wasn't wearing as much makeup when she was on the red carpet, so her face looked very, like, orange. Or she had a bad tan or something. But
did she just leave the doctor that day? Like, straight from the eye lift to the red carpet?
No. She's been out for the red carpet. I mean, she's been recovering for a while because we haven't seen her in a while.
Oh, Lord, that's horrible. And she was kind of sexy. She had a little, I liked her acting ability. She was.
Yeah, her eyes and her lips were like her signature, and it's crazy because she just does not look the same anymore. So I'm wondering now. I'm thinking to myself, like, is she gonna get those same roles? Like, is Hollywood gonna look at her the same, or is it just like?
If you could change one thing with surgery, what would it be?
One thing with surgery?
I know you thought about it. Every woman, think about, if I could do this or that. You ever thought about anything? Never? Nothing? Are you that? Is God's giving you everything so perfect?
Beautiful, okay? I'm so naturally beautiful.
I agree. I agree with that. But damn, everybody got to say, whoa.
I maybe would change. Like, I have a little, scar on my nose, so maybe I would, if they could fix my scar.
Oh, Lord. See, you done made the wrong decision.
And I have a nice ass.
Already, you make the wrong decision, because once you start changing your nose, it's going to start turning like Michael. Then I'm going to be like, damn, Steph, you used to be a very beautiful woman, but then you
what I would change, and you're telling me I would make the wrong decision.
I'm glad I asked you ahead of time. So just in case in the future, listen, don't ever change your nose. That's the first thing.
Let me get booty implants.
I'd rather you
better.
I'd rather you do that. You know why? You see little Kim. Look at her nose. Look at everybody that's had nose surgery. It's
not nose surgery. It would just be to fix a scar on my nose.
That's trust
not nose surgery.
One thing turns to another. It's addictive. He say, I can make your nose skinnier, you'll get more movie roles or something.
So this is crazy, but this kind of goes into our section where we call strange news about what would you change? And
yes,
it's been all over the headlines the last couple days, but Walmart has made a huge, no pun included, but a huge mistake on their website. They have, obviously this Friday is Halloween, so if you go to Walmart's website and decide, hey, I'm going to look at the I'm going to look at the costumes, they have a section for fat girl costumes.
Fat? Like F-A-T? Like F-A-P-H-A-T or F-A-T? Which fat?
No,
if it's F-A-T, I'm going to sue. I'm suing on behalf of all fat people. I'm suing.
Not P-H-A-T. F-A-T. Fat costumes.
Oh, that's
embarrassing. I mean, the big thing about it is, if you are not an overweight person and, fat girl costumes, should you be offended by this?
I wonder if I could buy a fat suit. I'm so skinny, man. I'm tired of people telling you need to put some weight. I'm about to start wearing a fat suit around town. I want to see what the reaction is. I wonder if I could get one from Walmart.
It was basically a collection which should have stated plus size women's section.
Unbelievable.
But somebody at the Walmart headquarters just thought that it was just the most appropriate thing to put on there titled Fat Girl Costume.
That was somebody's first day on the job and the last day on the job.
And definitely the last day. Some of the Twitters, it says, this should never be on the site, is unacceptable. You know, people just complaining, and you know, a lot of the comments is like, well, if you're fat, you're overweight, and you know you need a fat girl costume, that shouldn't offend you.
Wow.
But at the same time,
you better be careful, man. Fat people have an organization. They'll come out and protest.
Exactly.
Walmart. Anyway, does that it? So sports. It was a crazy weekend, crazy night in Monday Night Football. The Washington Redskins beat the 6-1 Dallas Cowboys. Finally, the Cowboys lost. I was in Baltimore, and Cowboys fan ran up to me and said, "Hey, man, you should be out here wearing a Cowboys uniform. We 6-1. You should jump on a bandwagon now." I said, "Whoa, maybe I should."
Dude, don't jump on a bandwagon for the Cowboys. And Romo gets hurt and everything. He's so...
What were the highlights? I know you watched a little bit of it, and I kind of glanced at it. I'm not...
Well, the highlights was when Tony Romo got hurt, and he hurt his back, and, you know, Colt McCoy came, you know...
there we go. No, that's what I wanted to add. That's where you at. You hit it on the head. Colt McCoy. He set an NFL a record for passing in yards, an unbelievable performance. Unbelievable.
But, you know, they still say that he's still second string. If RG3 comes back, you know, full strength, then he'll definitely get his place back. But the way that Colt McCoy played last night, and I'm definitely not a Texas fan, so I'm not even giving him props, but the way that he played last night, he definitely deserves another chance at maybe, taking over.
Well, the experts are going to say RG3's almost 90% fine.
Yeah, but you know,
so he's gonna
RG3 has never come back full force since his first knee injury.
Yeah.
What was it, 2 years ago when he first came on? He's never been back full force since that first injury. I'll say that point blank. I believe that. So for him to come back again and be almost 100%, I just highly doubt that.
Yes. All right, we got 1 minute left in the show.
I will say my Texans did have a win.
Yes, finally.
They
finally got a win over there, man. That's good.
That was a good win for the Titans. So
anyway,
let's see how we do this weekend.
A lot of news, man. Oh, also that was we didn't even mention the Tiger and Drake beef, but that's not. These are things that some people don't care about. But Tiger and Drake both released diss records. I don't know if anybody called them diss because I didn't hear any disses because I'm so used to Tupac and Biggie's disses.
Anyway, exactly.
This
Those are like real disses.
Different generation here, so we're just gonna accept it for what it is. Anyway, you got anything you want to announce?
Yeah, I want everybody to send us some pictures on our Facebook page of your Halloween costumes.
Oh, yeah.
What's everybody gonna be for Halloween?
Make sure that's sexy. If you decide to be a slut, send it. You know, make sure that look. You can be a slut on Halloween and be forgiven the next day.
Why do you always gotta go to the sexy? We want uniqueness. We want different.
What is the point in grown people dressing in Halloween costumes if it's not sexy? It's creepy if it's not sexy. I'd rather have sexy. Okay?
Whatever.
No creeps out there. No Adrian Peterson and his wife. I mean, what is it? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No Ray Rice and his wife costume.
You got that, or that's awful. That's awful.
No,
that's terrible.
Yes.
But when Kobe cheated on his wife there was a Kobe Bryant costume in New York. I remember that. So.
Wow. Can we play a song? Get out of here.
Baby, your love, it takes me higher than drugs. The way I feel it when we touch, I think I need to love you.
Go out and buy it. iTunes, All Alone, Stefani V.
Yes. Once again, Stephanie's single All Alone, available on iTunes. FlipHopRadio.com, all over the iHeart. Send us on a Flip Hop on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, all that. All right, that's it. Peace. Say peace. Bye-bye, Steph.
Peace.